Republicans that basically are the same as the Democratic Party. They just give better lip service to pacify the libertarian, constitutional, conservative base that is really the majority in this country. If you want to take the country over, you've got to have loyal opposition that always drops the ball, always goes along with it, always discredits any real opposition. But now you have a political realignment, depending on which historian you listen to. This could be the biggest sweep against the Democrats since the 1820s or, respectively, the 1920s. You notice it goes in cycles. Cycles are well documented. Well, here we are coming up, and because things are accelerated, it isn't the 20s this time, it's 2014. Because things are accelerating in cycles now. It's a few years early. And you're going to start seeing what would happen in 100 years happen in 10 years. And what would happen in 10 years happen in 1 year. And what happened in 1 year happen in a month, and then a day, and then an hour. And boy, the world is going to be wild, wild west then. And there's nothing centralized systems can do to stop it. In fact, everything they're doing is exacerbating the chaos once all this stuff comes into fruition, because they're trying to use chaos to manage humanity when all they're actually doing is not creating a group collective discussion about where humanity wants to go. By trying to keep people in the dark, they're ensuring the general population isn't ready to deal with the singularity and the major changes that are coming. And what's been shown in every sociological research, long-term study out there is elites cannot isolate themselves no matter how much they try from what's going on in the general population. Culturally, spiritually, economically, you cannot cut off what's going on in the mass and expect to be insulated from that. But this establishment has decided it can be insulated and believes that technology deployed will be able to suppress the population in the world, when instead it's going to have the opposite effect, but also cause major level collapses within the system. Historical research and evidence shows that potentially could destroy life on this planet. So that's where we're going with that information today. Also, we've got another report up on Infowars.com. The media is focusing on the wrong Senate torture report. We're going to talk about that. DrudgeReport.com is linked to Paul Watson's article. I've been trying to get a hold of Watson all morning. He's missing in action. He's over in London. I'm sure he's doing something important, but I'd like to get him to pop in and talk about his report. He's having dinner with his folks. They're visiting. Okay. Well, that's all right. He's allowed to do that, I guess. It is Christmas time. Congress, I'm kind of like Scrooge with Watson. Cratchit, stay in the office. Congress passes bill which grants unlimited access to communications of every American. And by the way, that's not his quote. That's from Congressman Justin Amash and others. We're going to look at the Intelligence Authorization Act of fiscal year 2015 that has now passed the House. So they're just legalizing beyond East Germany, beyond 1984, beyond Cuba, beyond North Korea, beyond anything anyone's ever imagined. Their answer is to certify it. See, that's the bad Republican Party right there. Not the one that Ron Paul or Rand Paul or Justin Amash or even Ted Cruz has criticized it or part of. The one that wants to live in a free country. But the mainline Republicans that the grassroots are sick of, that want to convert this country into an abject police state. Which this whole thing's being pointed at Congress and at businesses and at you, to give select intel to people like Obama so they can persecute the Tea Party, pro-lifers, gun owners, you name it. I mean, imagine if Hitler would have had all this stuff, or Stalin. They would only dream of it. It's beyond science fiction during their time. And now we're saying, well, it's to stop Al-Qaeda and ISIS, who our own government has been caught red-handed, our military exposed it, arming these horrible people. And then our military has to go fight them and get killed. Oh, it's a real war. But see, then the big weapons contractors owned by the big banks, they make money. And they take our liberties. Jack Sprat could eat no fat, and his wife could eat no lean. Between the two, they lick the platter clean. That's full spectrum dominance. And if people don't understand how the world really works, we're going to lose everything. The Sean Hannity clip and more, straight ahead.
This hour brought to you by CatieArmor.com, your most affordable option for body armor. Packages starting at $195. Go now to CatieArmor.com and get yours. That's CATI Armor.com. Come and take it.
Hi, Ted Anderson with Midas Resources. Is it time to convert paper 401ks and IRAs to solid gold and silver yet? Get our 10 Reasons book free. Call 800-686-2237. That's 800-686-2237.
Managing your business and customers isn't easy, huh? SnapForce customer relationship software may be just what you need. SnapForce CRM is a software solution that helps you manage everything important about your customers, from sales to marketing to service and support. All of your customer information is right there at your fingertips for easy access. It's time to take control of your business in a snap. Get your free trial at snapforce.com. That's SNAPFORCE.com. Snapforce.com.
Mom, I can't do my math homework. I just don't get it. I hate math.
I've always tried to be a good mother, but when it came to Jamie's math, I was at a loss. Then a friend told me about Math Made Easy DVDs. Concepts are simplified in an easy way to follow and review, and students can learn at their own pace in the convenience of home. Listen, in the frustration, call Math Made Easy. Call now, 1-800-USA-MATH. That's 1-800-872-6284. Or visit us at mathmadeeasy.com.
Newsflash. Home invasions are on the rise. It takes less than 10 seconds to kick in a door. 10 seconds is not enough time to protect your family. And what would happen if you're not home? Easy Armor is the ultimate security solution. 85% of break-ins are through a door. Protect your home now with Easy Armor. Go to InvasionStopper.com to get real security for under $70. That's InvasionStopper.com. Easy Armor. Your security is our only business.
Do you have relatives and friends that are convinced there is no need ever to prepare for any kind of emergency? Are these also folks you buy Christmas presents for? At 30dayfoodsupply.com, we can solve both of these problems at the same time. Go to 30dayfoodsupply.com or call 541-229-0010. We can ship your Christmas presents directly to them. Choose from our original $99 30-day food supply, our long-term storage vegan burger mixes, and other oatmeal, soups, porridges, beans, and granolas for everyday use. All products are non-GMO, MSG-free, and vegetarian. Most are gluten, soy, and nut-free. Call 541-229-0010 today. Oregon Trail Foods and 30dayfoodsupply.com keep prices low, cutting out the middleman by buying directly from their producers in Oregon. Remember, only $10 ships your entire order to the lower 48. Visit the website 30dayfoodsupply.com. Call 541-229-0010. 30dayfoodsupply.com. 541-229-0010.
We all have our own idea about what being safe and secure means. The door's locked, bills are paid, you've got a job that keeps the lights on, and a home to call your own. But what happens when Mother Nature throws a curveball?
I'm telling you, take cover.
Are you prepared to live without electricity or passable roads for weeks at a time? Do you even have a plan B? If you do, are you willing to bet your life on it?
Children left with no homes.
And no one's coming to help them.
The first step towards self-reliance in the face of disaster is a visit to MyPatriotSupply.com. There you'll find the absolute best prices on storable foods, non-GMO seeds, emergency water filtration devices, and so much more. All orders over $49 qualify for free shipping in the lower 48 states. Call 866-229-0927. That's 866-229-0927 and speak to one of our preparedness advisors today, or visit us at MyPatriotSupply.com. Remember, before it's time to survive, it's time to prepare.
Human Events has the headline, Cromnibus. Crom. A winter festival of unrestrained spending. I like it. Simply amazing. They passed the big spending bill. They are ramming through a bunch of other legislation right now. I laugh but only because it makes me fear for the future of this country so badly as the establishment attempts to fully bankrupt us and complete our journey into financial serfdom to these frauds. And on top of that, the Congress has passed the bill in the House that puts the American people on the hook for all of the derivatives in the future, bigger than the banker bailout of 2008. House passes government funding bill with bankster derivatives bailout provision, preparation for the next bankster bailout. This time they'll already have the law in place, and they think the bill will pass the Senate. So you have a major political realignment, the country totally upset, Democrats waking up to the Democrats being scamsters and that Obamacare is a fraud, and the Republican leadership won't repeal it, won't stop Obama on executive amnesty, and just passed this biggest spending bill ever. And even the First Lady's lunch program was funded. Of course. That's all UNESCO. That's all UN treaties that we haven't even signed on to, but that our government says we're under. GOP rep, House leaders made false promises to get my crucial vote. Representative Marlon Stutzman, if I pronounced that right, of Indiana, accused House Republican leadership of reneging on a deal made with him to get his support on the crucial procedural vote that almost killed the $1.1 trillion Cromnibus funding bill. Cromnibus, who comes up with this stuff?
They put Krampus and Omnibus together. Krampus
and Omnibus, yeah. This is out of control. Let's go to Sean Hannity talking about Joe Boehner, who needs to step down as the speaker. And again, when you have first Krauthammer saying that, and well, saying Obama needed to be impeached and things, I knew that would force the rest of them to start telling the truth, because the constituents, the viewers, the sponsors, everyone is hopping mad. And folks, keep the pressure going. We're not going to sit around for 6 months, a year, 2 years before we wake up that this round of people screwing us over, or that Republican leaders are riding herd over the new folks that have come in, the junior House and Senate members. We're going to put their feet to the fire day one, and we are, and this is good news. It's bad news that meet the new boss, same as the old boss, as the WHO says. But it's good news. People aren't getting fooled. They are hopping mad. Let's go to Sean Hannity.
John Gruber Boehner, 2 days after the midterm election, talking tough on the issue of amnesty, but unfortunately, that's all it was, because today it's conservatives who feel like they've been burned as the speaker aligned himself with the president, with Harry Reid, Steny Hoyer, and Joe Biden to pass a spending bill just a short time ago. Here with reaction, National Review's Rich Lowry from the Tea Party News Network, Scotty Hughes. John Boehner Grubered conservatives tonight, and by that I mean the conservative base in particular. And Michelle Bachmann hit the nail on the head. He never would have done this before the election. He has no inspiring vision, and to me, he is everything that's wrong with Washington. He's a Democratic Party light. He doesn't have those bold colored differences that Reagan talked about, and he should, in my view, he should not be the speaker. He should be replaced.
That's right. Let's back that up and play it again. Of course he shouldn't be. He helped pass Obamacare. He's protecting it now. He wanted to pass total amnesty. He's protecting Obama now. He'll put out some red meat rhetoric occasionally to pacify people. John Boehner is worse than Obama. Because we've defeated Obama. A libertarian movement in the Republican Party won the House and the Senate and could reform this country. But no, the Chamber of Commerce nationally, all the big Republican money is giving money to kill the Tea Party because these big mega corporations own both parties and they want to keep looting this country till they're done with it. Well, I don't want to be looted. By the way, guess what they're also doing in Congress? They're not just passing banker bailout bills. We come back, I'll tell you about it. New federal law targets retirement benefit cuts. Quote, we thought our pensions were secure. Get ready. And they're going to have banker bail-ins when the next raping comes. The next raping is close. This year, next year. It's all been planned. We just don't know when they're going to pull the trigger on us. They're going to take part of your pension fund and part of your bank account bipartisanly.
We're on the march.